Lakers routed the Warriors. AD went for 25 and 13, had 4 blocks and several plays where the Warriors were scared to even get close to the rim.
Someone should have guaranteed that. Made the audience some money.
Golden State loses by 30. They should have. Also should have guaranteed Embiid was going to score 30.
I guaranteed he was going to score over 25 and a half, and that one as well. My 3 guarantees are 3-0.
$4.
Everyone's making money.
Brew, did this blowout shake your faith in the Warriors?
Oh, real test of Brew's integrity here. His take integrity or his personal integrity? What are we going to get?
You really think my faith is shaking?
Oh, my.
I'm dead serious. Not one iota, because after watching these first 3 games, I'm sorry, I think Golden State's a better team.
Okay. Based on what?
I think based on watching the games. I think Golden State, the way that game 3 turned was in the second quarter when they're up 11, 40-29 with 7:53 left. They did what they do too often. They got cute. They relaxed. They got sloppy. They thought they're getting shots. Clay's hitting his shots. Steph's playing well. They're having their way with the Lakers. Yeah. And they relax, which is something that is kind of a custom.
And then they were unable to unrelax when they were down by 30?
Can the brother finish?
Okay.
I'm going to answer all your questions, Nick, right? All right? But seriously, they relaxed. They got sloppy. They had 2 quick turnovers, 6 in the next 7 minutes. Moody gets a flagrant foul. The Green brothers get technicals, JaMychal and Draymond, and it's a parade to the foul line for the LA Lakers. And look, games about rhythm, especially basketball. And they never could get their rhythm back. And the Lakers are rolling now. The game turned. They're down 11 at half.
This is a positive Warriors thing you're doing right now?
Yeah, my point is look, a 30-point victory. I'm not going to take – these are 2 evenly matched teams. I'm not even trying to be funny. I think the Warriors are better, but these are 2 evenly matched teams.
And you feel better about the Warriors today than
I feel fine about the Warriors because watching that game, I think they gave it up themselves.
Okay. I don't. And of course, Brew's confidence
if D'Angelo Russell's going to shoot that way every game,
okay, you know what? Let's give D'Angelo Russell.
Bless you.
Let's have him go from 21 points to 0 points. Let me do some quick math.
Yeah, quick.
Lakers win by 9.
Yep.
Is anyone else we want to?
You know what?
You know what?
Nick, right?
Brewy,
You're
take Brewy out as well. I'm better than this.
It's game 3, and you're talking like the season, series is over.
No, what I am.
Go ahead,
what
though.
I am
Go
talking
ahead, though.
like
Dig your
is
grave.
that you being more confident.
It ain't more confident. I was this confident when the series started.
Oh, right, but now
one game supposed to sway me?
Well, a third.
Did the blowout in game 2 sway you?
No, because of course not, because that was a game that we both thought the Warriors were going to win. Who do you think was going to win game 3?
I picked the Warriors, but if they lost, game 3 is a must win. Now, if they lose tonight,
can a brother start? Can I please try to make my point? All right, Brew, I'm going to say some things that you haven't enjoyed hearing, but as long as they are true, I will keep telling you them. I know, Brew, you don't like
10.
You don't like hearing
20 and 20.
Well, that's so funny you say that.
Is that really where you're going?
Well, how many playoff games have there been, Kevin Wildes? There have been 10.
Yeah.
How many have they won?
I'm guessing 5.
5. At what point, and we can show it to you at every point this season, they've been a 500 team. It's like all the games.
What is
at
this?
what point?
This is like a bingo
How
card.
many games?
Really?
At that mark, they've been a 500 team. The 58-game mark, the 60-game mark, the
Blue
10-game mark, the playoffs.
That's a complicated graphic.
No one's got it.
Here's the short version of it.
Again.
Here's the short version of it. They've been a 500 team all year. What was my other concern about the Warriors, Wildes, if you remember? That they were banking on improvement of young players.
Oh, yeah, that hasn't happened.
And so I would love to show you Jonathan Kuminga's stats, but he doesn't get to play anymore. Brew, Jordan Poole, you've been a big Jordan Poole guy this year. So can we show you what Poole, who was a critical part of their playoff run last year, what he was, and now he is unplayably bad. He is the worst defender that gets minutes in the postseason. And he's shooting 28% from 3.
Sometimes he doesn't pay attention.
That makes you bad.
Well,
if during the show, Wildes, you were playing chess instead of listening, that would make you bad.
Well,
here is, though, the real problem. The Warriors have 5 guys Steve Kerr trusts, and he can't play them all at the same time against the Lakers. Because when they play both their bigs, they don't want to do that anymore. He trusts Steph, he should. Clay, he should. Draymond, Wiggins, and Looney. There is not another...
Oh, doesn't trust Gary Payton II?
No, Brew. He's playing him out of necessity. No.
He's actually a good defender.
Has that been working? What's the moment?
They're down 2-1.
Brew.
Gary Payton II is not a valuable player.
Kerr does not want to have multiple non-shooters out there, but he has no choice, Brew. He's starting JaMychal Green. JaMychal Green is starting games. You know why? Because he only trusts 5 guys, but he can't play all 5.
He don't trust Dante DiVincenzo.
No! Nobody trusts Dante DiVincenzo, except for Miss DiVincenzo.
You're going too far.
What?
It was so stupid.
You're going too far.
DiVincenzo.
I assume she does. But what do you mean?
They're bench players. They're not supposed to be all-stars.
Brew, do you?
They are valuable bench players.
No, Brew. They are playing out of necessity because Moody hasn't improved and Kuminga hasn't improved and Poole has gotten worse.
Can I show you something that...
I guess Darvin Ham has tons of trust in Lonnie
hold on.
Walker.
I want to get off the trust train because we're just like debating who trusts someone more. And he's talking about Mrs. DiVincenzo. Warriors field goal percentage in the paint. They're just not doing anything down there. Regular season, it was 60%, Brew. Against the Kings, we got Sabonis down there, 58%. Now Anthony Davis is down there and he's shooting under 50%. It's the lowest in any playoff series under Steve Kerr. LeBron's out here saying they're the best defense in the league. And the Warriors are like, yeah, you're probably right. Are you worried about that? Does that shake your faith?
I'm not worried.
Bro, so can I ask you a question?
If they lose tonight, I will be more concerned.
So wait. Well, if they lose tonight, I would hope you would recognize it's over.
Well, no, I won't recognize it's over, but I'll be very concerned.
So, hold on. Can we just do, before we move on to the LeBron thing?
I will have heightened concern.
Yeah, I just want to ask. If they had lost by 60 points, would you have been concerned?
Don't ask me that question.
Why? I just want to know.
It's a silly question.
I know, but
When's the last time an NBA game was lost by 60?
Okay, so 60 would have
They lost by, how many did they lose to Memphis last year?
Hold on.
It was close to 50.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was like 40.
And I think that worked out okay.
Okay, so the answer, so that's fine. It's a fine answer. They could have lost by 45 points and you wouldn't be worried. I'm just asking. They lost by 30 and you are more confident than ever.
I was this confident when the series started.
Right, but now we have seen the games played. And so
it's 2-1. You act like it's 3-1 or 3-0 or 2-0 even.
No, okay. They
blew them out in game 2.
Okay.
Well, that was kind of like a giveaway game
All right,
historically.
look,
and everyone.
I got respect for the
but
Lakers. But I'm just saying, for me to act like, oh my gosh, it's over, they blew them out in game 3, really?
Tale of two LeBrons. Didn't score until about halfway through the second quarter. So bad game? No, not really. Played great. Ends the game with 21, 8, and 8.
I think LeBron agrees with me that the best way for them to win is for him to fit into the system, get other guys going, and then when it's time, he can turn it on here and there. That's what he did. That's what I've said is the best formula. I mean, let's see, game 2, he came out kind of like the old LeBron, scored 21 points in the first half, and they're down 11 and they get blown out. Now, look, 0 field goal attempts in the first quarter is a bit odd. That's a big extreme. But he also had 3 assists, 2 of them to D'Angelo Russell, got him going. He had 13 points in the first quarter, had an assist to AD, got him going. He had 8 points in the first quarter. Then in the second and third quarter, LeBron scores all 21 of his points, and they run away with the game. So LeBron is reading the game, pacing himself, and seeing where I need to take over, but more importantly, let me get everybody going. And I think he's playing great.
So I agree. I think LeBron, because we are so used to when LeBron's in the playoffs, he's the best player in the playoffs. I think his performance this postseason has actually been underrated. Amongst all players in the playoffs, he's 10th in points, 5th in rebounds, 14th in assists, 9th in blocks. Second, only Devin Booker is shooting 2s at a better rate than him. He leads the Lakers in points per game. He's 2nd in rebounds. He's 2nd in assists. So he's been excellent in that regard and better defensively than we've seen him in a Lakers uniform, aside from, I would argue, their championship run. So I think some of that's frustrating to me, some of, I think, the general commentary. The in-game commentary on LeBron And Wilds, I think you're going to agree with me on this.
Okay.
It drives me nuts.
Why?
So if LeBron's playing poorly, he should be called out for it like anybody should. But we are going on 20 years of this guy's career. And when he has a game, that's obviously an important one, and he doesn't take a shot for a quarter, and the broadcast is like, man, doesn't LeBron know he's got to be more aggressive? This is a big... Guys, maybe you can say it's the wrong strategy. It's intentional. There is at no point that LeBron...
shooting.
Game 3, round 2.
Oh.
The moment was too big. The pressure got to him. So you can say you think it's a bad strategy. You can say you think he's playing poorly. The idea that he is not playing the way he's trying to and has strategically decided I'm going to, that is ludicrous. Almost as ludicrous, if we can show the graphic, please, of someone saying that LeBron should be treated like Dylan Brooks. Since Wilds said they should give him the Dylan Brooks treatment, it's 42%.
What's he shooting in the playoffs?
Well, no, Wilds.
Stand
Wilds.
by.
He was 23% in the playoffs. And the line of demarcation is since you said stop guarding him. He's shooting 42%.
2 for 4,
since
3
then.
for 8, 1 for 8. When did I say that? On Friday, 4/28?
You said it before game 2 of this series. That's
this
when you said it.
graphic's a tad doctored.
Well, how's it doctored? It's
'Cause
before
he's
and after
overall,
Wilds
what's he
called him
shooting?
Dylan Brooks.
Overall-
23%.
Okay.
Right. The
That's
turning
what
point.
matters.
The turning point is when Wilds called him Dylan Brooks.
I didn't
does
call
seem to
him
respond to
Dylan
you.
Brooks.
You
Trying to
didn't
call him out.
What
No.
did you do?
I said you can give him. I told him to give him the Caitlin Clark treatment. Go ahead. Shoot that.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Exactly. You know, those do we have time? Go ahead, bro.
You are right, Nick, that, and I said this last week, but we're also used to LeBron dominating the ball and being involved in virtually every play. That now when he's just playing like most other players, at least most other non-point guards, we're baffled. Draymond admitted he's baffled. Steph a bit
Evidently.
baffled. But this was so different from Dallas, where you could see Dallas,
of
he
course.
was shook. He didn't want the ball. This was not. He's shook. He's running from the ball. You could see he was in firm control of what he was doing.
And Dallas was the first time he was in the finals with an expectation to win. He'd obviously been there in 07. And sometimes people, their first time on the biggest stage, something they previously been great at, the moment gets to them and they crumble, which is a perfect segue to Wild's weird tweets, because that's what's happened to Kevin Wild.
This was a LeBron compliment.
Wilds used to be great at Twitter.
I can't
and
wait
then
to
he
see
got
this.
his own segment. And this was
Part of a
all
segment.
we got from him during this Laker game. Can we show? You do really need to follow him.
I
bro.
forgot.
Can we
My bad.
show
Go
Wilds'
check it out.
tweet,
I'm sorry.
please? I think we can. I hope we can, or else the segment won't work. LeBron had a longer break walking back from the stands.
Yeah, it's a LeBron compliment.
I don't totally know what that means, but let's just check the interactions on it and see what America thinks of Wilds' tweets. I appreciate you helping out the segment. Ain't the same when it's forced, though. Solid
vomiting?
tweet, Wilds.
Thank you.
Wilds' tweets are no longer that wild since Nick put him on the hot seat. America thinks the pressure has gotten to you.
Fired.
America thinks that the moment is too big.
Not true.
Then what's happening?
Wilds, there has been a major decline in the
Well,
quality
here's
of
the
your
thing,
tweets since
everybody.
you got
I have a
them.
long,
know?
storied history.
I mean, I've heard
of
from what I
being
see here.
wild and interesting. And you might disagree with my strategy, but don't say that I don't know what I'm doing. Don't say that he's just clueless at tweeting wild tweets.
You need a big night tonight.
Look, Wilds is
You need a big
tilted.
game tonight.
Trust me, I will.
All
And
right.
first of all, this is a compliment to LeBron. He ran up to the
It's not even
souvenir
a complete
stand.
sentence.
Oh my God! Oh, well, okay, you didn't even put
Real talk,
semicolon in there.
It's just, I
Real
don't
talk,
even know what
Nick
it means.
didn't create that segment. For
It means LeBron went all the way up, and then Darvin Ham subbed him out, and then it's like, Warriors about to go on a run, and LeBron said, "I'm back in," and then they ran away with the game, and then he got to rest in the blowout. It's a LeBron compliment, but you do everything through hater-tinged glasses.
Buddy, I'm just telling you how America views it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.